All right, CSS battle time for August 23rd. Looks kind of like a heart. Pa, pa, pa. All right, we are going to start with a background that is a, I don't know, solid color. No, radial gradient. It's going to go from this color to this color. It's going to have a 1Q, which is a substitute for writing circle. 40 pixels, 50 pixels. And is that what it's going to do? No. It's going to actually go to transparent and then have a fallback of this color, I think. We'll see. Then it's going to be positioned at 40% and 40%. Let's see where that is. 35? Oh, no, 40. I thought 40 was approximately right. This one's 35. Nope, more than that, 38. Probably something in pixels instead. Start with 100, not 100%, 100 pixels. 150, 140. That's pretty close. This one's going to be 150 pixels. 110. Okay, that's close, but not right. What's not right about it? It's too high. It's too high, which means this needs to be 115, 112. And this is also wrong. That's better. I don't know if it's right, but it's better. All right. And then I need to try to repeat this, but I also need to try to margin it maybe. Or border. Let's try to margin it. Margin. I don't know. And this is, of course, going to move it. 40, 100. Let's try that. And then I'm going to put a border around this just so I can see it. Border, 1/5 solid. Okay. Oh. Let's turn this so it's just selecting the HTML. Okay. The border's actually pretty close. Now I just need to move this thing. So it's now going to be 0. Nope. It's going to be 25. 50. Okay. That's pretty close. And then 80. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. 50. 49. And 79. That looks pretty good. And then 0 slash 50. 100. Okay. Now it's overflowing outside of where I want it to be. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. And these numbers are probably going to change when I remove this border, so everything's going to be wrong. Yeah. So this is going to be 50 and 80, I bet. I don't know how to get rid of... Oh, no, that won't work. I don't know how to get rid of the rest of the repeats. I could put a border around it to just cover it, which might be what I have to do. Instead of the margin, border. I don't remember what it was. I shouldn't have deleted it. Let's go back. So let's do border 40 pixels solid yellow, but no margin. And let's make it red for now. Okay, that's not big enough. 80. 100. That's true, but not on top. So let's go border width. It's going to be 50, 100. Okay. Now let's make it yellow. Now these need to come up a little bit. 40. Nope, that's the wrong thing to change, Jason. 70. Okay. We have that. That took way too long. And now I have the humongous border applied to everything. All right. I'm going to select my body, and it's going to be a radial, say background first, background, radial. It's going to be this red color. And then it's going to be transparent. It's going to be 1Q at top. And it's going to be, I don't know, 100 pixels. Then I'm going to move it down. 0 minus 100 pixels. That's weird. That's what it is, margin 0. All right, so it's moved down too far, which is fine. We can fix that. See? Why is that moving it downer? Oh, I'm getting a repeat maybe? I don't know. 100, 110, 120, 130. Interesting. Is that little dot in the middle going to kill me? We'll see. We'll see. Then I need to do a paragraph tag. And I would like to not write radial gradient again, but I'm going to start by doing it. Background. Radial gradient. 1Q. It's going to be this pink color. And then it's going to be transparent. And it's going to be, I don't know, 15 pixels. Oh, it has to exist if I want to see it. That helps. And I still can't see it. Margin 0. Where are you? Border 10 pixels solid red. Let's try this from position fixed. I still don't see it. That's great. All right, I'm going to cheat. Use DevTools. Pick this thing. There's my document. There's my HTML. There's my body. There's my paragraph. It is off the screen high. That makes sense. There it is. Okay. So let's turn off DevTools and see if by removing this. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Something weird's happening. And I don't yet understand it. All right, I'm just going to position fixed. And now this is going to be no border. Oh, it had no padding, you idiot. Padding 10 pixels or 15 pixels. It had no size. So it's not going to show up if it doesn't have size. Weird, right? All right, so margin 30 and 150. Everything about it's wrong. Well, mostly everything. It's too big. So let's make this 10. That looks too little. 12.5. I'm on the struggle bus today. It is too low, although it could be that its size is wrong. That actually looks pretty good. And then I'm going to box. Is this going to work? Nope, it's not going to work. I either have to do a border radius if I want to use box shadow, or I have to make another element to keep the linear gradient. So what that means to me is I should just get rid of the linear or radial gradient, make its background pink, and then do a border radius. 50%. And then I can box shadow. I don't know what that's going to be. 10 pixels, 15 pixels, 0 minus 5 pixels, 4, 20, nope, 20, 20, 1. Then I have to give it a color, which is going to be pink. I have a feeling that's not going to match, and I'm going to be in a 99% fight. Yep. Okay. Only one. Could be anything on this one. This one's very fuzzy looking. Could be anything. That looks a little better. Let's try that one. Still no. Could be this little dot in the middle that I was previously worried about. That little thing. We can check that. No, I don't have to write box shadow again. I just have to write where I want it. It's going to be minus 100 pixels, 20 pixels. Okay. Minus 80, 70. And this is going to be 30. Make it 40. And then let's make it this red color. That gets rid of that little dot. Doesn't mean I'm going to match. Yeah, didn't. So these two circles actually look pretty good. Let's try zooming a little bit and see if that changes things. What doesn't look great are these little points right here. Maybe instead of at top, I can do, what's that going to be? 50%. Normally I'd say 0%, right? That should be top. Oh, I have to say that. But maybe I can say like 5, but then I need to push it up, which is backwards, which is more like that. Maybe I can get rid of this. Yes. Need to push it up a little more. Let's see if it likes that. Okay, there's a match. All right, I have a lot of words. 462 characters is awful. What can I do? I can do things like background, but this is similar. These two radial gradients are similar. All right, let's see what happens. I was afraid of this. I've got to clear my border if I want that to even start to work. Okay, that works now. That means I can at least play with inheritance, but I have a minute left, which means I'm not going to have time to do that. Let's R minus minus B, comma. This is just trying to get rid of a few characters quickly. 48 seconds. Yeah, I just need to minify and be done. All right, not a great day CSS battling today, but sometimes those are how the days go. Just cleaning up some spaces here and there. There's one. There are a couple. Yeah, that's going to be it for today. Final score is terrible, but sometimes that's the way it works. 617. All right, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.